everyone, how's it going? It's Ross Byrne here from Zero Alcohol Beers. Nice to meet you and welcome to the channel. What I want to do with this channel is set up a community of people who are non-drinkers, designated drivers, people who are having a dry spell off the alcohol, people who enjoy a beer but don't want the alcohol for whatever reason that may well be. So on this channel what I'm going to be doing is reviewing beers, zero or low alcoholic beers and drinks, and showing you guys where to find them, be it in the shops, online, wherever that may well be. So what I wanted to do was kickstart off with my first review today, which will be on the new Guinness Zero, which is 4 years in the making. So bear with me, let me go and grab the box that has arrived today. So up until about 2 months ago, I was probably like most people, just nipping down the big supermarket, grabbing my beer from there. Quite a limited stock that I'm finding at the moment in the big supermarkets and the smaller ones as well. So I went online, had a quick scoot around, and I came across this really funky little brand who are dedicated to delivering and stocking zero alcohol or low alcohol beers. So I went on their website yesterday, and within 24 hours, or less than actually 24 hours, the first box arrived, which is just amazing service in itself. It probably takes me that long to walk down to the shop and back. But so that business are called Dry Drinker. So you're going to be able to find these guys at drydrinker.com. All right, so really cool business. They're actually doing a deal at the moment where you can get 10% off all alcoholic drinks on your very first order. So all you're going to do is go on, sign up, put in your details. When you get through to the checkout, it automatically takes 10% off. There is a delivery charge of $4.99 on there, but that's pretty standard for a box of this size. You're probably looking around about £4.50 to deliver this box anywhere in the UK. So $4.99 isn't too bad in terms of a delivery charge. So let's go ahead and see what we've got inside the box. Before I actually open up the box, what I wanted to do is just tell you a little bit more about their customer service. So I made the mistake of logging on and forgetting to actually sign in when I logged onto their website. So I signed on as a guest and paid for this box of Guinness, as a guest, and I didn't get my 10% off. Emailed the team over at Dry Drinker, and within about 20 minutes I had a really good response back from one of the ladies that works across there called Debbie. And I mean, already within 24 hours they have put the 10% back into my account. So from a customer service point of view, already massively rating this business. Cool, so I've got my trusty little knife here, and I'm actually very excited. It's been 245 days already this year since I've had a Guinness. So I'm really looking forward to getting in and trying this one. So let's get into this box and see what it looks like. So there you go, really nice packaging, really secure, really safe. 16 Guinness in here, all tucked away. Looking forward to getting these cans out. Just to give you some idea of the price, these are £26.50 on Dry Drinker for a box of 16. All right. When you add in the 10% off, and then you add in the shipping, that comes to a total of £28.40, or the equivalent of £1.77 per can, which I think is absolutely amazing, including the delivery charges on that. Considering in your local supermarket, it could be anything up to £2.50, maybe even £3 for a decent non-alcohol or low alcohol beer. So here you go, guys, can out the box. Beautiful design. Love the sort of charcoaly black, not as black as your standard Guinness can, the Guinness Original Draft, but love the design with the charcoal, obviously the harp, and then the blue going all around it. I mean, it's a beautiful looking thing for Guinness, and congratulations to them. I mean, and taking 4 years and coming up with something that looks as excellent as this. So just to give you some sort of stats on this then, obviously as I said earlier on, it's taken them 4 years to design both the can and the beer and the pumping system when it's in an actual pub or a bar, all right? But you know, as I say, 440ml can, pretty standard for Guinness. Zero alcohol, or it says less than 0.05%, all right? So maybe not completely zero, but probably about the same amount of alcohol in here as you're going to get in a standard glass of apple juice, I would think. One thing to note, which is great, so not only if you're off the alcohol for a little while and you're actually looking to still drink and lose weight, you know, this is quite a good way of doing it. Your standard 440ml can of Guinness has got around about 151, 152 calories in it. The 0% stuff, it's only got 75, so half the calories in this. Here's hoping it doesn't have half the taste. All right, because that's the proof. You know, can they have made this taste as good as the alcoholic 4.5% original Guinness? So what I'm going to do, because you know it would be a disaster to drink a Guinness straight out of a box without chilling it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a couple of these in the fridge, give it an hour, let them chill right down. All right, probably around about 10 degrees I'm going to stick it in the fridge at. And then we are going to pour it out into a glass and then we're going to give it a sample. So here we go, here's the fridge, special occasion. This also arrived today, specifically for the beer tasting that we're going to be doing on this channel. So yeah, as I see at the top there, at 10 degrees, going to stick on light so we can see what we're doing. Really funky little design, this one, it's quite nice. It's actually a wine fridge, but you know, we're not going to lose any sleep over that. So let's get the beers in and get them chilling. And then we'll let them have a little rest there for around about an hour. And then we'll come back and see you later, guys. Well, welcome back everyone. It's about an hour after we stuck the Guinness cans into the fridge. So fingers crossed they are nice and cold. Let's get them out and let's get them into a glass and get tasting. Alright, so here we are guys, time to open up the Guinness and get it poured into the glass, and then let's see how long this takes to settle to look like a normal Guinness. Well, they've definitely got the widget in there. That is a good start. Bit of extra froth on the top, let's get that out the way and get this poured into the glass. So not quite up to the pint. It's not giving as much movement as you'd normally see. I'm not seeing as big a head as you would get on a normal can of Guinness, and it's probably already settled within about 30 seconds, and I would normally see in a pint or a can of Guinness that would take slightly longer, probably 45 seconds to a minute. But so far, if you were handed this in its current state, I do not think that you would know that that isn't an original Guinness. All right, so we're about 2 minutes after I poured into the glass, and we've still got a bit of a head there, which is great. Again, still looks like a normal Guinness. So what we're expecting from this, so Guinness should be very creamy, obviously full of stouty taste, very chocolate, maybe some bitters in there. Let's give it a try. confused. I'm really going to have to go in for a second one. Now that is very good. That is much better than I thought it was going to be. I've drank quite a few non-alcoholic beers this year, and I'm going to go out on a limb already with only 2 sips of that Guinness. Well, it's almost half the Guinness already, but you know, within 2 big sips of that Guinness, to say that is as close to the original Guinness. Wow, that's just outstanding. I did not expect it to taste that good and that close to the original Guinness. I'm going to have another one. I mean, there's something missing, and that something that's missing clearly is the alcohol, all right? So it's not quite there. This is not an exact 10 out of 10 replica by any means, but I would be doing Guinness and this drink, you know, an absolute disservice if I rated it anything less than a 9 compares to the original can. Now, the can of Guinness, all right, is nowhere near as good as a Guinness itself being pulled from an actual keg and from a tap. You know, there's a complete distinction between what is in a can and what is pulled from a tap. So all we can compare here is canned original Guinness to canned Guinness Zero. And, you know, from that, you know, if you are a home drinker wanting a can of Guinness, if you put this in front of someone in a blind taste test, I honestly do not think that they would know any difference between the Zero and the alcoholic one. Bravo, Guinness. That is outstanding. I have no idea how much money you've spent to extract the alcohol out of this beer and to make it taste that good. But outstanding effort. Well done, guys. I'm very glad I've ordered 16. So I'm going to finish this one, and I've got at least another 3 in the fridge there. The good news is, when I wake up tomorrow, I'm not going to have a hangover at all because it has 0 alcohol in there. Alright, so I'm going to finish this off. Alright, and then I'm going to try another one just to make sure. But look, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, press like, give me a subscribe. I am trying to create a community here. You know, please comment. You know, if there's any other beers or lagers that you would like me to review, more than happy to do that. And yeah, go out, get these ordered, try them. I'd love to hear what you think. So comment below and let me know.